In this video, I will show you some photos followed by a paragraph, which you can see here in this slide. We want to study this paragraph in terms of the meaning in order to explore the grammatical structure used. So first of all, I'd like to ask you what you can see in the photo. Try to produce any Arabic words that can describe what you can see. And you can compare what you can see here with any words that you know in the paragraph. So for example here, Ismi Bel. So someone is talking about himself and he's introducing himself by saying Ismi Bel, which means in English, my name is Bel. Okay, that's good. Can you know the other person's name? So this is Bel, as you can see here. So we want to know this person's name. So let me go back to the paragraph. So if you know Arabic somehow, so you can read. So in order to know the other person's name, so this is John. Okay, so we have John and we have Bell. اسمي Bell. ألتقي بصديقي John في بعض الأحيان. I sometimes meet my friend John. Okay, so now we have got this information about these two people. Okay, what can you say about the thing or the activity they are doing? So they are doing somewhat. They are doing some exercises, or they are doing a sport, and this is the word الرياضة. الرياضة, and you can repeat after me الرياضة, which means sport. They are doing a sport, which is walking. Okay, good. And here we can, where are these two people now? So they are in a park. They are in a park. This is a beautiful park, in fact. And if you look up the word park here in this paragraph, I mean, how is it used in Arabic? What is the word used in Arabic to mean park? اسمي بيل. في مساء كل يوم من الصيف أذهب إلى الحديقة. He goes to the park. Okay, he goes to the park. And every day in summer. في مساء كل يوم من الصيف أذهب إلى الحديقة. I go to the park. And every day in summer. الحديقة so means park, this one, and you can repeat this word after me. الحديقة, so you can say it. الحديقة. الحديقة. Okay. And according to the paragraph here, they usually have a common conversation whenever they go to walk or do a sport in the park. So this common conversation is initiated by John. ألتقي بصديقي John, which means Bill. Bill meets his friend John. He sometimes meets his friend John. And he often starts his conversation with him by saying a long sentence. We have here a semicolon, as you can see, and this is the beginning of the sentence. And if you go over, you can recognize that this is a long sentence. And this is the period here. Okay, now what does John say about the weather? What does John say about the weather? And what does he say about the air? الطقس, as you know from the previous videos, the meaning of weather is الطقس. So what does he say about the weather? What does he say about الهواء? What's هواء? The air. What does he say about the sun, the tree, the clouds, and the flowers? Okay, let me go back to the photos here. So you can see that I think the weather is nice, isn't it? Okay, so if it is nice, so we can recognize that he said something good about the weather. الطقس جميل. الطقس جميل, which means الطقس, the weather is nice, and this is presented here in the first sentence. Okay, what does he say about the air? If the weather is nice, so the air is absolutely something amazing and nice. But here we have the word breezy, which means عليل. والهواء عليل. الطقس جميل. So you can repeat after me. الطقس جميل, which means the weather is nice. This is what he said. And الهواء عليل, which means the air is breezy. And you can repeat after me. الهواء عليل. الهواء عليل. Okay. Okay, what does he say now about the sun? So since they are wearing their caps here, so this means that the sun is shining. الشمس ساطعة. الشمس ساطعة. الشمس ساطعة, which means the sun is shining. Okay, what about the trees? The tree leaves here, you can see, do they have one color, or are they different in terms of color? So they are different, so they are colorful. I think we need to say that the tree leaves are colorful. They have different colors. So this is what John said here. الشجر أوراقه ملونة. الشجر أوراقه ملونة. Okay, that's good. And what does he say about the clouds here? And you can see that this is the photo that presents the clouds. Clouds are beautiful. Okay, what does he say about this? He said الغيوم تتحرك فوق الأشجار. الغيوم تتحرك فوق الأشجار. The clouds move over the trees. The clouds move over the trees. Okay. Okay, what is the last thing that he said about the flowers? الورود. 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 Oh my God, something nice about flowers, as you can see. So the flowers are on the water, or on the surface of water. And this is what he said, I think. Okay. الورود على الماء. الورود على الماء. The flowers are on the water. Are on the water, or are on water. The flowers are in water. Okay. So these are the statements said by John about the situation in the park in terms of the weather, the trees, the flowers, and the clouds, as well as the sun. Okay, now just let me draw your attention to the beginning of these sentences said by John. You can see that the sentences begin with nouns. الطقس, الهواء, الشجر, الغيوم, والورود, the flowers. And this is the first basic grammatical structure in Arabic. We start with nouns in order to have a subject and a predicate. Okay, and this is the situation available in English when we recognize sentences like the weather is nice, the air is breezy. Actually, in English, we usually, or we always start with the subject. Okay, the weather, the air, as we have it here in English. الطقس, الهواء. Okay, but here we have verb and object in English. The weather is the subject, is verb to be, and nice is the adjective. So we have verb to be here, is, but in Arabic we don't have verb to be when it is an informative sentence. Just we need to inform something about someone or about something. So الطقس, what about the weather? The weather is nice, so there's no need for is here. And this always happens in Arabic when we start with a subject that doesn't require by its nature a verb. So الطقس, okay, something simple and quick about الطقس, about the weather, is nice. So الطقس جميل. So if we have an adjective immediately followed by a subject, so we need just to say الطقس جميل, the thing that we need to describe and the adjective about it. There's no need for a verb. Okay, and the same thing here for الهواء عليل. الهواء عليل. The air is breezy. So as if we say in English, the air breezy. The air breezy. The weather nice. Okay, sometimes we have two subjects in English, which is totally different from English. We have two subjects in Arabic. Sorry to say that, just I got a mistake. I want to say we can have two subjects in English, like this sentence: الشجر أوراقه ملونة. Here we have the tree. أوراقه, the tree leaves. أوراق means the leaves, okay, and the ha here, ha is a pronoun connected to this subject, to the second subject, to refer to the trees, okay. So we can have the first big thing, and then we have a part of that thing, الشجر, the tree, the trees, here the trees, okay, and here their leaves, okay, so as if we say the trees, their leaves are colorful, so, and this is not available in English, but it is available in Arabic. الشجر أوراقه ملونة. And if we translate this well into English, we have the tree leaves are colorful, but we don't say in English that the trees, their leaves are colorful, So here we have one single subject as sentence 1 and 2, and in sentence number 3 we can have two subjects connected to each other in terms of meaning, followed by the predicate ملونة. And I forget to tell you that the predicate here is جميل and here is عليل. And the fourth sentence that describes something about the structure of subject to predicate in Arabic is we can have the subject at the beginning of the sentence, as it is always in English, the clouds, followed by a verb, But here we don't consider the sentence as a verbal sentence like the situation in English. No, still this is a nominal sentence, a sentence that has a subject at the beginning, followed by a verb, subject, and a complement of the sentence. And this unit forms the predicate. But still, the most important thing is we consider this sentence as a nominal sentence, not a verbal sentence, because in Arabic we could have sentences that exist without verbs, just a subject and a predicate without a verb, like in the case of sentence number 1, 2, and 3. Also, we can start with a noun, as I said, like in sentence number 4, followed by a verb. الغيوم, the clouds. What about the clouds? The clouds move. Here, this is the literal translation of تتحرك. It is the verb here. تتحرك means move. It is a verb in both English and Arabic. So the clouds move over the trees. Okay. And the last structure about subject and predicate in in Arabic is الورود على الماء. So the flowers على الماء, on the water. Still, we don't have a verb here in this sentence, although we have like a prepositional phrase here, على الماء. Okay, it is the same situation as in sentence number 1, 2, 3. We don't need to have a verb if the subject is immediately followed by a prepositional phrase, because the prepositional phrase forms the predicate of the sentence, or it is a predicate to the subject. So al-wurudu, okay, what about al-wurudu, the flowers on the water, or on water. So there's no need for R. I hope you have got something about something good actually about the subject and the predicate structure in Arabic. And if you go here now to an exercise which I'd like you to do, and you can write your comments or share your comments at the bottom of this video. Now here we have some sentences in Arabic. I'd like you to explore these sentences, explain which structure or which type of the subject and predicate structures fit the ones here. For example, الزرافة رقبتها طويلة. الزرافة, the giraffe. Okay. Its neck. Its neck. Okay. Long. So this one is similar to the ones presented here. الشجر أوراقه ملونة. The trees, their leaves, colorful. Okay, so I'm translating literally from Arabic just to let you know how these two sentences, the sentence number 3 here, الشجر أوراقه ملونة, and the sentence here, الزرافة رقبتها طويلة, share the same type of subject-predicate structure. I'd like you to explore the rest of the sentences here and match them with the types of subject-predicate structures mentioned in the previous page. And let me read these for you. الكتاب غلافه جميل. الصورة جميلة. الكتاب فوق الطاولة. القلم في الصندوق. المدرسة تفتح أبوابها قريبا. So this is all the types that can be mentioned about the existence of subject-predicate grammar in Arabic and how they match or correspond to the ones we have in English. That's all from my side in this video. Have a good time.